What's up, y'all? It's your guy Jeremiah. If you like this content, make sure you hit the like button. Also, if you it'll really help me out. Really like this content, hit the subscribe button. That way you'll know when I done released a video. And so hope you guys enjoyed that ride along. That is where I starts at, is where this truck leaves out from every weekend. When I leave home, it leaves out from that spot. That is Myra's resting hole right there. Yeah, it's in a company, like a chemical company's parking lot. Now I'm not going to say the name of this company because I don't want to be like a lot of truck drivers who tell their truck driver buddies, hey, I can park here, and then the next thing you know, you got other truck drivers who tell their other truck, now you got a parking lot full of random trucks and then they're parked there. So yeah, it's give me a second. I gotta change where my outlet thing is. There we go. All right, so I don't want to take advantage of their generosity of letting me park there, and it's funny how that came along. I used to park on a street that leads into that place. I used to park all the way at the end of the street on against the curve, and really didn't have no problem with it. But I wasn't driving I wasn't pulling for Keller. I was driving for Continental Express, which was a refrigerated company, and I parked on the curb, and I parked there when I worked for KLLM, and that's a reefer company, and apparently some neighbors over there, and some people that live on that street, because there's a residential area. Some people live on the street. I don't know why they would do this, but they complained to the company that was right there, because I guess they thought it's trucks who were delivering to that chemical plant. So they called and complained to them about this loud reefer cutting on the night, waking them up in the middle of the night and getting on their nerves. And so that company got a hold of the company I was driving for at the time, and I was expecting. I'm glad the car didn't call the cops and have me, have the truck towed or anything like that. They called my company, and to my surprise, my company called me and said, hey, we're getting some complaints about your truck being parked on the curb there, but this lady who works at this company right up the road a little bit there wants you to give her a call. And I'm like, oh God, what is it now? And she's about to call and tell me I can't park on the street or something like that. You know what? The lady, I spoke to the lady on the phone. I'm not gonna say her name. I'm very persistent with her because I don't. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not gonna say it. But she knows who she is. She happens to watch this video, which I am very appreciative of her. She called me up, said, "Hey, you can park your truck in the parking lot. We're getting a bunch of neighbors complaining about trucks being parked on the curb. So if you want to park your truck in a parking lot, you can. We have plenty of space, and that it's a secured spot. Secured. There's security cameras everywhere. And I was like, oh, okay. I told her, I said, look, I'm only home for the weekend, so it's not like the truck's going to be there, parked there in your parking lot the whole week, taking up space, So I was very appreciative of her giving me the permission that I can park the truck. And I parked the truck there every weekend. And their security guards there, their security staff there is awesome. They're very friendly. They wave. They're very cool. They don't mess with me, and it's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm not gonna give the name of the company because I don't want to take advantage of the generosity. They didn't have to do that at all, especially since I don't deliver nothing to this company. So I was very generous in that part. Most companies out there don't do that, so I do not take it lightly of them let me park there. I got very lucky. So yeah, that's where the truck, me, Myra, this time me, Myra, and Trevor and Bear left out from, and we're on our way down to Claiborne, Texas. But let me get you caught up from what happened last week. Thursday, I got to the terminal, did my drop and hook. Watch it. No, I went and got live loaded, and then I took to the terminal, and then I had checked Myra into the shop about 3:30. She didn't really get into the shop until like 4:30, something like that, for a grease job. And Myra was in that shop from 4:30 all the way up until like 1 that night. And I'm like, oh my god, just a grease job. But so yeah, guys, I don't want to see that medical bill. She had to get triple heart bypass surgery and some cosmetic things, not major surgery, just cosmetic. There's a couple of majors, but cosmetic things, routine things. And yeah, it took them from 4:30 to 1 o'clock that evening to get it all fixed. And it's not like I don't take care of the truck. It's just this truck haven't really given me many issues. So if I can keep it out of the shop, I do, and take care of it, which I do. So, but yeah, so she got some brand new shoes. She got 7 brand new hearts, and she had a inner or outer hub leak on the drive tires on the passenger side that needed to be addressed, and they fixed the marker light. And what else he did? On that hub seal, I was talking to the mechanic, and he told me, you had a hub leak? An actual hub leak? And I said, no, I didn't know that. And he goes, I said, he went to show me. He said, well, you won't be able to see it until you actually get under there. I was like, well, I ain't about to get under there. I ain't about to do it, guys. I ain't about to do it. So I didn't. I said, I'll check your word for it. I trust you. So I said, I assume that, I was like, safe to say you're going to fix that, right? He's like, well, I don't want to, but I will. I was like, well, it's in the shop. It's already in the shop. Why not? Why not just go ahead and get it fixed? But that medical bill, guys, I'm telling you, it's going to be an arm and a leg. I'm expecting a $3,000 to $4,000 bill. Because 7 batteries ain't cheap. Battery can run you about $400, depending on what you got. And I got interstate, so yeah, about $400 a pop. And then the steer tires and cost me about $800 easily. And then I don't know how much that hub leak gonna cost me. And then the marker light ain't nothing. That I only had $1,200 in my maintenance fund. That was if I was just getting a grease job, I'd be fine. I have about $1,000 left in my maintenance fund. But all that together is going to be expensive, and so which I just got caught up on my truck note, and I was back to what my regular deductions should be, and now I have to go back because now I gotta make payments on the money that is owed, which is probably going to be somewhere around $2,000 by the time the $1,200, $2 to $3,000 by the time the $1,200 from my maintenance fund and whatnot. So, yeah, it's whew. I'd rather get the work done. It's cheaper to get it done in the shop than it is to your breakdown on the road. That's what I say. So yeah, Thursday, got out of the shop, drove home Friday. I was home until this evening. I left about 5 this evening. And I didn't really have to, but I kind of just makes doing this drop down to Defiance, Claremont, Texas, Ohio a little easier. So I don't have a problem leaving early like that. It doesn't happen every time, but yeah. So me, Bear, Myra, and Trevor are heading down to Claremont, Texas, and hope you guys have a Merry Truckmas to you and your family. Be safe out there. Hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. I had a fantastic weekend myself, and this weekend is even better. So, yeah, this year is just going by too fast, y'all. It's going by too fast right now, too fast. It needs to slow down. Just slow down just a little bit. As you can tell, I got freshened up today. Trimmed my facial hair a little bit. Tamed the wildness. Last thing before I go is I'm going to say life is good. You guys have a great day. I'm gonna go clean this truck and call it a night. Until the next one, guys, keep the sunny side up, the rubber side down.